The Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
The
Oh,
Cowboys
no.
Hey.
No, Doris.
Well,
Shut
because
that
they've
down
got
real
really
quick.
cute cheerleaders.
They do have really cute cheerleaders.
I don't care who, personally, as far as football. I like,
Yeah,
the cheerleaders.
we
I like their
love.
little outfits, they dancing all around. They look
Yes,
cute.
they are super sporty. We love
Yeah.
them. Not the team,
I like the
Doris.
Eagles because we're in Philly.
E-A-G-L-E-S-L's.
Hey,
Hey,
Hi,
all right,
Mama.
so by the way,
Here we
brows
go.
are coming up next hour, which we're
Yay.
really excited about. You saw
Love
those
that.
earlier just with that little flyby to drive-by, but now we're gonna be talking about the master palette. You're also getting the brush, which is actually 2 brushes.
Yeah.
And normally that on Beauty IQ is $24 just for the brush. You're going to get the master palette, which can help you create an infinite amount of looks. And I'd like to give a shout out
gotta do my
to Lisa on Facebook.
Hi, Lisa.
She wanted me to tell you, like, she has all the brands of makeup, and yours is the only one that she hits pan on.
Yes,
Which is the ultimate.
Listen, if you know
What
what
is hitting pan?
Hitting pan means that you used it all up and the pan is underneath. And that is the biggest compliment I personally could ever get. So thanks, Lisa.
Yay.
You made my night, girl. You made my Tuesday.
So this
So
master
I love this
palette,
palette, yeah.
a favorite amongst artists in our salon. I mean, there is not a place that you couldn't go, a ball gown you couldn't wear, or
Right.
a t-shirt you couldn't rock
with this palette. And let me tell you why I created this palette. So it's interesting, if you're looking at me, I have what they call a hooded lid. I have a very heavy lid. And I was born this way, and a little bit older as I get, my lid kind of gets heavier. So my eye is closed in. Not everyone is blessed with like a big open eye bed like Court is, right? So I wanted to create the first palette in history that was designed to open up an eye. Literally the colors and the way the light plays and the formula and the pigmentation is designed when you put it on to create an open eye.
And we get that question all
the time. Because you know what, when you have a hooded lid, you're like, those dark, harsh colors are literally make things look smaller. That's why I always wear black pants. You never see me in light colored pants because it would make everything down below look a lot bigger. So this is literally meant to open up the eye. Now, what makes this really brilliant about this too, this is a poured powder. It is not a pressed powder. So when I'm talking about a poured powder, it starts its life as a gel. When it dries, it becomes this beautiful, just rich pigment versus, you know, it having all these binders and pressing it and smashing it down. So what color are you gonna go? I'm gonna create an eye. What color are you gonna do?
I just did 2. This one right here is called Velvet. So I actually did that. Oh, sorry, Jess. I actually did this just in the crease of my eye right here, and then now I have used this color, which is Angelic, and I am using that just to kind of meet it halfway on my lid and blend that, and then I'm gonna go back probably with this color, which is Suede, and just darken up the eye area and do a little beneath. So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is most of the time when people get a palette, there's usually a color scheme to it.
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to pick warm or cool.
You have to pick warm or cool.
They don't ever cross paths.
Yeah, they don't. And there's either 10 or there's 12. 6 of them are dark. You're gonna throw them out. You ain't gonna use them. Okay. The other 6 you're gonna play around. You'll hit pan on 3 or 4. So I wanted to create a palette that opened up your eye, that every single color was wearable. Just get it on the eye and instantly it will open up the eye. So that's what makes this, so I did put one dark color in that you can use these wet or dry, one dark color that you can use close to the lash line as a liner. All the rest of the colors are light. Play with them. They're grouped together in colors if you don't know where to go, but you have your purples, your plums, your browns, your grays, from cool to warm tones, every single color that's in there. And they're also easy to put on. Like, they don't grab and like put this big chunk of color that looks like a spitball in your eye. You're like, oh my God, I gotta blend it out, right? Like, they don't. I'm gonna go purple, I think.
I just wanted to show you this really quickly because while I love the idea of like putting concealer on my eye beforehand, like notice how pigmented her shadows are. These are what you get out of the gate. You don't have to worry about using a primer on your lids to get the color to show up or going back and forth a bunch of times to get the color to
get the color. But also it makes it really nice too because it doesn't like grab so harsh. Because a lot of times, like I said, when you have a hooded lid, you really have to be careful like what you put on. If you put a lot of dark colors on a hooded lid, it is going to make your eye look so small.
Yeah.
So by putting these colors on and the way we position with the pigment to open up the eye, like when the light plays with it, it's just like, boom, like, wow. You know, you can
Hey,
start to say,
Felicia.
yeah, it's so good. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly.
All right, Dee. Good gracious. Okay, how many shades did you use on your eye? Because I like that you're doing this almost sunset sultry moment.
I did, this one.
Okay.
Here, kind of in here. And then I did these purpley plummy ones.
Yep.
Kind of on the outside and then this pretty little short stripes.
Okay, so around 4 shades.
Yeah, play.
I wanted to do like a plummy look.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to this, okay? Do not get stuck, honestly, in that makeup rut. And you're like, what is that? It's the same makeup that you wore when you graduated in 1982.
Yes, agreed.
Like, don't do it. Like, but if you're the same girl, I only wear blues and I've worn blues for 20 years. Trust me, you've changed. Your makeup's changed.
Blue has even changed.
Blue has changed. Nobody wears elephant bell bottles anymore. Like it changes. So the way you stay current. I'm not talking about trends. I don't think you should follow trends. But when I talk about staying current, is that things have changed, right? So in the last 20, 30 years. Technology's changed, colors have changed, and the way you change with it to create a prettier version of yourself. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I love. So can we stay there just for 1 second? So if you see in my Ellen's before, she has like somewhat of a little bit of a hooded lid where that lid starts to kind of close in on the eye. Now, if you look in the after, you can't tell.
No.
It's completely open. So that's the brilliance of these shadows and these colors. So if you just get this home, you put your brush in it and put a color in it on your eye, the pigment's gonna go to work for you, right? But look how open, how big, and how wide. So you've got that mascara, no liner, and just the perfect blend of shadows.
One of the things that I will say, because you do get 24 colors and they're all full size, fully pigmented, you could put this on with your eyes closed and I think any color would go with every color.
Agree. I totally, like I said, they're all meant to play nice in the sandbox.
Yeah.
So they all
So you can't mess this up.
You cannot. And I think, honestly, putting on eyeshadows, to me, even somebody that's like in the makeup industry, is like one of the toughest things to do.
Yes.
I think it's like one of the things, putting on eyeshadow, honestly, I think it's like one of the most challenging, like that takes skill. So what I've done is like take that challenge out. There's no skill. I'm not saying that you don't have skill, but there's no skill involved. Get it on your eye. She's gonna open up. So I just put it on and look at how instantly it looks. And you're gonna see my Mary St. John. See that? Look how open, look how blended, look how easy. Look, see how her eye is open. So elegant, no crazy shades that you're gonna throw out or put in the bottom of your drawer that's gonna like get dust on. You don't wanna throw it out because you spent too much money on it.
All of these shades I feel like are gonna have your friends and family, and quite frankly, even perfect strangers being like, your eyes are incredible.
And these colors, there's a mix of satins and mattes and a little bit of pearlescence. It's really, we call it the master palette for a reason, because you will be a master of your eyes the minute you get your hands on this palette.
I'm not upset by that. And you're getting two brushes, which is great.
Great, perfect, right?
24 colors. The brush alone, $24. You get this palette tonight for $43.96. It does come with great Easy Pay as well. Remember, tonight is, what is it?
What is?
It's not Wake Up for Makeup.
Makeover
Takeover.
Wait, I wake up for makeup. I love makeup.
I do wake up for makeup.
I
have
love
a bag
makeup
that says apply mascara first before helping others. I love that.
You know what? You know, my latest one, I picked up a bag when I was at the beach and it